A lot of people ask me, Gil, what are closing costs? Here's what you need to know about closing costs. So closing costs are fees and expenses that are paid at the end of a real estate transaction when the ownership of the property is transferred officially from the seller to the buyer. These costs are typically paid by both the buyer and the seller, and they can vary depending on the location and the specific details of the transaction. There are many different types of closing costs, but the most common ones include appraisal fees, title search fees, attorney fees, and mortgage application fees. These costs can add up and typically range from 2 to 5% of the total purchase price of the property. It's important to know about closing costs because they can significantly impact the overall cost of buying a home. Many home buyers often forget to factor this in when budgeting for their home, which can lead to unexpected financial strain. In addition, understanding closing costs can help you negotiate with the seller for them to cover some or all of these fees. This is known as seller concessions and can help ease the financial burden on the buyer. It's also important to note that closing costs can vary depending on the type of loan you're using and your credit score. Okay, this is why it's important and crucial to shop around for different loan options and compare closing costs. Closing costs are an essential aspect of buying a home that should not be overlooked whatsoever. Understanding them and knowing how they can affect your budget will help you make a more informed decision when purchasing that property.